T.D. Jakes was hanging out at a rapper and twerking party.
I ain't come to convince you or nobody.
That Puff Daddy helped. He's sitting right there, old T.D. Snakes.
Amen.
They there twerking and everything. T.D. Snakes right there.
The reasons Pastor Gino Jennings never trusted T.D. Jakes are revealed, and the specifics are as juicy as they get. Jennings spills the beans with audacity, covering everything from scandalous integration of non-religious components to dubious associations and allegiance issues. Now let's explore the drama around issues of loyalty. Jennings asserts that loyalty is the cornerstone of trust, and he doesn't take long to draw the parallels between Aaron's betrayal in ancient times and T.D. Jakes' seeming lack of devotion. Aaron, the brother of Moses, is portrayed in the Bible as being unfaithful to both God and Moses. Jennings highlights Moses' unwavering loyalty to God and draws a comparison between it and Aaron's alleged betrayal, with Jennings hinting that a lack of allegiance can have far-reaching ramifications in questions of faith. This biblical setting sets the stage for the gossip. Jennings draws comparisons between T.D. Jakes and the current bishop, pointing to a similar pattern of treachery. The accusations are given a dramatic twist by the word pervert bishop, which suggests a departure from the traditional standards of religious leadership. With this word choice, we are left wondering about Jakes' supposed betrayal and raising eyebrows. The fact that Jennings used the word pervert bishop to allude to impropriety or a deviation from moral principles adds to the intrigue of the rumors circulating about Jakes. Furthermore, since Jennings presents himself as a person who is unwaveringly committed to the truth, the rumors pick up steam. By drawing a comparison between his loyalty and T.D. Jakes' alleged betrayal, he builds a story that feeds the speculation. Jennings enters the gossip pool by disclosing T.D. Jakes' attendance at parties with non-religious individuals. Jakes is partying at a twerking and rapping event. The story is given a meaty dimension by the mere mention of such surroundings, which suggests a break from the conventional sanctity of religious leaders. The associations themselves are the juicy detail here. It draws attention when a well-known Christian figure like Jakes participates in activities that are usually associated with secular society. Jakes' choice of social settings suggests a conflict between the sacred and the secular, and the imagery of a twerking party lends a sense of scandal. This disclosure suggests a giving in to religious beliefs and customs. According to Gino Jennings' story, Jakes might be deviating from the customary limits placed on religious leaders. It's not only about going to events, it's also about what those events are like. This word choice asks us to consider if these connections are consistent with the ideals that are generally connected to religious leadership. As Jennings begins to gently cast doubt on Jakes' sincerity in his adherence to religious values, the rumors pick up steam. He suggests a potential mismatch between Jakes' public religious persona and his private choices by drawing attention to these dubious associations. It's a typical instance of scandalous implication, and it makes us wonder how far Jakes' moral principles may be compromised. Details matter in the world of religious rumor. Jennings purposefully employs this dubious association to pique our curiosity and prompt us to consider the ramifications of religious leaders associating with non-religious people in situations that appear out of the ordinary. Owing to the striking pictures that Jennings' disclosures depict, rumors about T.D. Jakes take on a life of their own. Jennings doesn't mince words when he goes after Jakes for what he considers to be a scandalous move: the incorporation of non-religious elements into the church's hallowed premises. The rumors start when they say that gospel singers are working with non-religious performers. Not only is there music involved, but there's also a blending of the sacred and secular that generates a buzz that makes religious circles a flurry of conjecture. The suggestion that Jakes might stray from conventional religious beliefs is what makes this touch controversial. Gospel singers who work with secular artists add a contentious aspect to their traditional role as spiritual messengers. The word secular adds a touch of sensationalism, implying a conflict between the holy and the profane inside the walls of the church. Imagine this: the serious atmosphere of a church disturbed by partnerships with non-religious musicians. As we picture the unexpected union of the secular and the sacred, the chatter picks up steam, prompting concerns about the integrity of religious spaces. Jennings's powerful imagery creates a scandalous atmosphere that prompts listeners to contemplate the possible ramifications for the church's established ideals. The rumors regarding the incorporation of secular components suggest a change in the nature of religious rituals. Jennings gently wonders if Jakes is bringing in a new period, when the lines between the sacred and the secular are less distinct. The shocking implication raises the possibility that Jakes' church is going through a radical change that goes against accepted conventions. With a shocking admission, Pastor Gino Jennings catapults T.D. Jakes into the public eye by equating his accusations against Jakes with Aaron's false declaration in biblical times. The rumor mill is in full swing as Jennings calls Jakes out for perhaps making statements that stray from authentic biblical teachings, raising questions about Jakes' leadership reliability. In the biblical story, Aaron, the brother of Moses, declares something false that is connected to idolatry. As Jennings applies this old story to the present day, rumors start to circulate, implying that Jakes may also be making statements that deviate from the veracity of legitimate biblical teachings. This has the disturbing connotation that Jakes, like Aaron, may be steering his followers away from the fundamentals of faith. As Jennings quietly casts doubt on Jakes' leadership, the rumors pick up steam. He draws attention to the misleading claims made in connection with idolatry and suggests that Jakes' claims may be comparable. This gives the rumors a meaty underbelly and makes the listeners question the veracity of Jakes' sermons. Even the word false proclamation has a scandalous connotation. It suggests a purposeful attempt to mislead or deviate from the truth. This word choice adds to the rumors around the discovery, implying that Jakes' leadership may be more nuanced than first appears. Carefully crafting a story that feeds rumors about Jakes, Jennings casts doubt on whether his declarations are in line with authentic biblical teachings. The scandalous implication raises questions about what may happen if someone were to follow a leader whose statements were not entirely grounded in the true teachings of their religion. Jennings adds a level of intrigue to the rumors by making comparisons between the story of the ancient biblical characters and the religious landscape of the present. It is up to us to decide whether Jakes' declarations reflect Aaron's fraudulent claims or the actual meaning of biblical teachings. False proclamation accusations in the context of religious controversies spark conjecture and ambiguity. The disclosures made by Jennings stoke rumors and provoke debates concerning the veracity of T.D. Jakes' teachings and their possible effect on his adherents' faith. In the religious world, Pastor Gino Jennings has gained prominence for his fearless opposition to T.D. Jakes and his unwavering dedication to the truth. Jennings states his firm position against Jakes without holding back. When word spreads of this confrontation between these two well-known individuals, rumors begin to go like wildfire. Words like bold stance suggest an unafraid confrontation, paving the way for a potentially explosive clash in the religious sphere. The rumor gathers steam as Jennings portrays himself as the embodiment of truth, drawing attention to his unwavering dedication and any possible weaknesses in Jakes' leadership. This heightens the drama and piques interest in the nature of the purported disputes and debates that are roiling within the religious community. Jennings highlights his dedication to the truth in order to establish his moral superiority and to allude to a story that pits righteousness against possible wickedness. The rumors allude to the possibility that there is more going on behind the closed doors of the religious community, as Jennings presents himself as a truth seeker against a background of possible disputes. The gossip is made a little more dramatic by the use of phrases like unshakable commitment. It suggests that Jennings is fervently committed to defending what he believes to be the unquestionable truth, rather than merely making idle remarks. This word choice conveys a sense of intensity that makes us want to learn more about the particulars of the purported conflicts that are allegedly brewing within the religious community. Given that Jennings and Jakes are positioned as key characters in a theological drama, the revelation potentially sets up a titanic confrontation. The rumors about disputes inside the religious community become personal, enticing each of us to take a side and judge the morality of each individual involved. The religious community is the focus of conjecture as the rumors about Gino Jennings' outspoken position spread. We're left wondering about the nature of the disputes, the issues at hand, and how they might affect the dynamics of the community. Which of Pastor Gino Jennings' revelations startled you the most? The accusations of false proclamations, the integration of secular forces in the church, or T.D. Jakes' supposed dubious associations? The allegations of making misleading statements, or the incorporation of secular elements within the church? Do you also anticipate that this will spark major disputes within the Christian community? Tell us in the comments below.